What's up everyone, my name is Gus and welcome to the channel. By now you probably know me as the bucket guy. I guess that's a term I've seen on YouTube and on Twitter in the comments. But for this video, what I wanted to do was showcase how to use the vanilla variants of the bucket class. So I'll play one game with each vanilla variant in this video. So the Slosher, the Machine, Explosher, the Tri-Slosher, the Bloblobber, and Wringer, all in this one video. There will be a follow-up video, a second video, that'll go over the variants of each Slosher. So the Slosher Deco, the Slosher Neo, the Custom Explosher, Tri-Slosher Nouveau, Bloblobber Deco, and Wringer D. So if you like this type of content, please consider giving that like. We're almost close to 5K subscribers, and it'll just mean really a lot to me. It really helps out with the algorithm. And if people really want to learn about sloshers, let me know that this is the type of content that you want to see in the future. And make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. It'll tell you when the other video is posted so you can see the gameplay of the variants. So yeah, without wasting more time, let's get straight into the games. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do is just provide a brief explanation of why I'm using this particular build for Slosher. Basically, with Slosher, most of the time you're trying to engage in fights, so quick respawn is just really helpful, and comeback pairs well with quick respawn. I have my basic utility subs, so you know, your special saver, your quick super jump. I put 2 because I feel like in this meta, since you're always jumping in and out with cooler, I really think it's just really useful having 2 rather than 1. And then your basic ink resistance and your 1 sub of bomb defense. Alright, so we finally found a game. And it looks like we actually have a pretty decent comp. Just looking at our composition, we have 2 Zukas, a cooler, and me basically. So the special output is pretty good for this team. So we're going to go for pop here because it looks like we have the majority of the pressure. So I'm going to go in and try to get a pick here. Take out the range. Range is really slow, so with Slosher you could potentially rush it. I'm going to get here, play around cover. Waiting for my teammates to push in. Unfortunately my Rainmaker dies. I'm located here, so I'm just going to back up a little bit. And I'm going to play around cover most of the time. Wait for my cooler. So we have cooler, we're going to fight here. Unfortunately that I got picked off, but I had cooler on, so I'll be back. So I'm already close to my special, so I'm going to go ahead and get that first. Because it's going to delay their push, because they have 2 specials right here. I'm going to delay the strikes as much as I can, and I get 2 here. And we're just going to go in and pop the Rainmaker. Let one of my teammates grab it, because I'm a Slosher. I don't want to be picking it up. You want to use your map a lot with Bucket, because once you hit them once, you can see them. Help my teammate here. Help them out. I'm going to try to go in here. There we go. There's one down. I'm stuck a little bit here. I'm close to my strikes here. I want to stay alive. I'm going to paint my Rainmaker in. They're just going in, it seems. I'm going to probably die here. Jumping out. Unfortunate. So we were able to jump out, but the wave breaker was already there. I'm gonna jump in. I have stealth jump, so this helps me get into the fight unnoticed if teammates are not close enough. I'm gonna drop a bomb just to keep them out of my way. So that moves. Think of bombs as a way of crowd control, and that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna throw a bomb there so I could get the pick there. Very easy pick. So we're having someone over here. I can't fight that. So I'm going to fight this range. I'm in a bad spot here. And that guy jumps out. I'm going to strike from here because I can't really do much. I got out of position, unfortunately. But it's fine. My teammates look like they can have this handled. So I'm engaged in a fight. Okay. I was about to whiff that. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna keep moving up forward. I will say that Slosher is probably the most difficult out of the buckets to master because It's a really free-flowing weapon. And whether it's flicking or whether it's positioning, it's really difficult to play. So, you know, I don't really need a push right now. My teammates are kind of all scattered right now. So I'm just gonna kind of wait. I'm close to special as well, so might as well get that. So I'm gonna strike here. Trying to move the Rainmaker in a particular way that I want, which is making a move left, and my Tri-Slosher just finishes them off there. So nice play. I'm gonna try to rush this Range Blaster. Unfortunately, there was another teammate right there. It's fine, I have Cooler on. So the benefits of playing with Cooler is that if you make a mistake, you can get into the fight faster. Same thing with QR. So I need my teammates to come here. I almost whiffed my shots there. Oh, unfortunate. That was my fault. I probably should have painted a little bit forward before even deciding to move forward. So we're in a bit of a tough spot here. This is probably not good. Okay, we lost lead, unfortunately. So we're gonna go ahead and pop here. I'm gonna tell my teammates to come. It's not over yet, so I'm gonna strike now. Paint forward for my Rainmaker. And there you go. We got lead back. I'm probably in a bad spot here. I'm gonna try to stay alive, get back in my ink to save myself. I'm gonna wait for the pop, and then probably I'll get a little bit more points here. Unfortunately, I couldn't grab that. I got one. Got killed by the torpedo. So we're just gonna wait. I mean, one of my teammates... Oh, they unfortunately got Zuka'd. Dropping a bomb here. I need to stay alive. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, I died, but I got the kill at the end. And that's all pretty much that matters. It was a good game where you kind of saw, like, what you want to focus on is going in and fighting. You have QR to back you up. Luckily, we had a cooler teammate, so they were able to back me up there. And if you die and you're close to strikes, try to use that as a way to move people away in directions that you want them to go. This is Rainmaker, so you kind of want to think about your strikes of what direction are they heading towards. I saw them already leaning towards the left side of the map on our end. So I use the strikes as a way to push them that direction so my teammates could potentially pick them off. But yeah, this was a pretty simple game. I didn't really do a lot of flicking from what I noticed because I'm still kind of warming up, and I feel like with Slosher you kind of need to warm up quite a bit. Now for our second weapon, you don't need a lot of warm up. Tri-Slosher. Tri-Slosher is probably the easiest bucket to play. It's probably one of the reasons I play it a lot. It's probably in terms of, you know, basics of learning the understandings of the weapon, it's a lot simpler than the other one. So the gear we're going to go with is actually pretty similar to a QR set. So with Tri-Slosher, like Slosher, you're going to be fighting a lot. And it's a Rainmaker, so I'm going to probably be diving in a lot. You have your basic utility subs. You have comeback in case, you know, if I'm dying a lot, I want to get my inkjets faster. And then I have a pure subset of special power-up because it just increases the shot radius of the inkjet. Alright, moving on to the... Oh, Gus Fring? This is... Okay. I didn't expect this, alright? That's not a paid actor, okay? This is not part of the script. Alright, Tri-Slosher. Tri-Slosher is probably my favorite weapon. And I think this kit is really good for Rainmaker in particular. Because of Toxic Mist and because of Inkjet. So my teammate goes ahead and puts chumps out. I'm gonna shark my way in here. The chumps are really good for getting me in. I would wish that special was on more weapons. You're probably gonna die. I'm gonna jet here. Got one there. I can get another potentially. And that was a good flick by Gus Frink. Oh. That was fast. It's not part of the script, y'all. I guess we'll do another one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do another one. I don't think I showcase a lot of what the weapon is supposed to do here, but you kind of saw a little bit of sharking, a little bit trying to get in and get the picks. We'll do another one. Alright, we found another Rainmaker game, and it's back on Robo Ramen. So our comp is a little bit more different here. I don't have a lot of paint to support me as a Tri-Slosher, so I'm gonna have to do with what I'm given. I don't think we're gonna get pop. Just gonna see where things are going. Okay, looks like my teammate's trying to, but I don't want to commit to that because I don't have a bomb to poke. So I'm waiting here. They're gonna grab it. And my Rainmaker, or rather my E-Leader, was able to hit that shot. Nice shot. I'm close to my Inkjet. I'm trying to get my Inkjet so we can push in. I'm gonna Inkjet from here. So you want to use the elevation of Inkjet to help you. It looks like my teammates, unfortunately, were... Someone's on my jump. I couldn't get that. I was able to hit him once. You kind of could see if someone's sharking you when you're coming back down. Oh, nice job from my E-Leader player named YouTube. Perfect, I guess, for this content. So we're gonna go for pop. I think we can get it if my teammates help me here. I'm not gonna grab because I don't want to grab. This is a Slosher video, not a Rainmaker. So I'm gonna paint for my E-Leader here. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get it. I'm gonna move back because there's just a bunch of rain. And I'm gonna throw Toxic Mist just to stall. I'm gonna wait for a pick here. Okay, that was really close. Someone's engaging me in a fight. I'm gonna throw Toxic Mist just to keep them away. I'm gonna wait this crab out. Unfortunate. That was my fault there. Looks like my teammates are having a hard time kind of defending this. And the Bloblobber was able to get the checkpoint. It's all good. I'm gonna throw a Toxic Mist just to kind of keep them away. I'm not sure what that guy was doing. But we ball, I guess? There's a jump here. Unfortunate. I can't get that. Kind of have to wait. I'm going to try to go in on the left side. I'm going to jet here. Get this blob out of the way. I'm whiffing most of my shots. Unfortunate that they were able to kill us, but we have a good bubble here. So I'm going to go ahead and get the checkpoint. Waiting for someone to die. Unfortunate. Okay. I'm not going to jump here because it doesn't look like the best time to jump. Even though I have stealth jump, there's a lot of enemies around there. And it looks like they went ahead and dropped it. I'm going to wait for my team to bring it up. And we go ahead and kill the Clash Blaster. Seems like that's the weapon that's giving my teammates the most trouble. So I'm going to pay for my team to get the check. I'm close to Inkjet. I don't want to die here. So... gotta live. I'm sorry, you probably lived. Okay. I'm probably gonna die here, because they're gonna land first. Yeah. And I think I'll have my QR. Oh, no, I won't. We got the checkpoint, and that's all that really matters here. They might score some points. I'm gonna slow them down with the Toxic Mist. It's just... one, and I see them all the way on the left side. Okay, we got two there. I almost have my jet. I need to wait out. Okay, nice. I'm gonna jet here. I'm gonna aim towards the spawn. I couldn't get anybody, but my purpose of there was to kind of get my teammates an idea to push in. I'm gonna shark here. See where the enemy is headed. Unfortunate trade. But it's all good. I'm not sure what my teammates are trying to do on the right, but it seems like a safe jump, so I'm gonna jump here. I'm gonna put a Toxic Mist there. I'm gonna back up a little bit because the Inkjet knows where I am. I'm just gonna kind of shark. There's really no purpose of me to engage that dually because they have Crab Tank, and I don't really need to fight right now. I could just shark it. Okay, there's one. There's two. Unfortunate. But it's all good. We're about to win. Nice kill. And that's game. And basically with Tri-Slosher, you kind of want to act like a rat. You want to hide. You want to get into spaces just to annoy people, kill them off. That's basically how you play the weapon. Now, with that out of the way, let's get right into our other game with our other Slosher weapon. So now we'll be going with the Vanilla Machine. This weapon was once considered the best weapon in the game, but has slowly fallen off because of weapon nerfs, special nerfs. I mean, it has a 220p special, so that's pretty rough. So back then, LDE used to be very popular with this weapon. I still think it's really good on Machine, but given that it's Rainmaker, I'm going to go ahead and put Comeback instead since I'll be trying to fight and chip a lot. Your basic standard build for Machine is that you want to focus on mobility most of the time. You're going to either have run speed or swim speed. You'll have one sub of Inksaver main or however much, like 2 or 3. One Inksaver main sub gives you 1 extra slosh, so I find that very helpful. If you have 3 Inksaver main subs, you get 2 additional sloshes, I believe, and then your basic utility subs. But basically with Machine, you focus on movement, and that's basically how you design your build. Alright, we're able to find another game. This time, well, I have a Stamper, which chips very well with Machine. Not sure about the brush, and I mean, 96 is good. It has Ink Vac. Man, that's pretty good on Rainmaker. Looks like they have 2 torpedo weapons, and one of my teammates went down. It looks like this charger can pretty much hit their shots. I'm gonna back up a little bit, kind of throw Fizzy in this direction. There's really no reason for me to fight this guy from a close distance because they are a Stamper, and my weapon is pretty slow, so I'm gonna fight from a distance behind cover. I'm gonna Booyah here because I want the charger out of the way. Okay, so there's the charger gone. We're gonna go for pop here. There's still 2 alive. I'm gonna bother this charger. Help my teammate on this side. And I couldn't get the pick there. I messed up my shots on the Deco. Hopefully my Stamper can stop it here. Okay, they do. Nice. So we're gonna go for pop here. And whoever can pick it up, picks it up. Because I'm not picking it up. Can someone pick up, please? I got rushed down there. I'm not a big fan of playing against wipers, because Machine is pretty slow now. And they could easily rush you down, so you want to space them out a lot of the times. The charger's looking at me. Can't really do much here. I'm gonna Booyah for this charger. Nice. Nice vac from my teammate there to keep me alive in the fight. I couldn't grab the Rainmaker. I mean, I could grab it there because I'm not really close to my special. But we need to get that charger out of the way. If not, they're never going to let us kind of go through. Using Fizzy is basically just a stall for now. And I don't know how I won that fight since they had the edge, but we ball, right? Okay, we have 2 down. We should be pushing it this way. Like I said, I don't need to take these fights up front. I'm going to use height advantage to my advantage. And I'm going to be chipping, and hopefully my teammates are, you know, killing them. Because this weapon does good chip damage. Fizzy bombs is like when I can't really do anything and affect the match, so I'm going to booyah here. Most of the time, I'm going to be throwing my booyah to the E-Leader, because they're the long-range weapon, giving me the hardest time. So, we're not pushing here. This is probably one of the struggles of Rainmaker. As you can see, why I don't want to be the one popping most of the time. Okay, our push is dead. I'm in a bad spot. I can't really do anything here. I'm gonna booyah. Just tied to stall. We're able to get the pick there, but we're not really pushing, which is... It's just this... It looks like this leader's giving everyone trouble. I'm gonna wait out the Zuka. Looks like this Gluga's trying to fight me. I'm just gonna space them out. Nice. Oh, that. And that's why I really play around cover in this game, because their charger is just kind of keeping us down, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, we stopped that. We need to get this E-Leader out of the way. And that's why I love this weapon. It's a big hitbox. I'm gonna booyah, because I want my teammates to move towards the checkpoint. There we go. Nice. There we go. Okay, we gotta go for pop here. Maybe get a little bit extra points. We have a zip caster. Hopefully they pop it there. Never mind. They're... Okay. You're... Oh, okay. Okay, you're gonna grab it. Okay, okay. Not much I need to do here. I'm not really close to my special, so I can engage in a fight. I'm gonna use fizzies to kind of increase the range of that. I'm not tagged, so I could potentially go through. I'm gonna wait. I could reach this. Unfortunate that they just killed me, but looks like my teammate was able to finish it off. Nice. And that's GG's. The thing with this weapon is that since it got a lot of nerfs to it and made it a lot slower, you have to focus a lot on your spacing and keeping people away, using the distance of your weapon and the big hitbox to pick people off. There were some times I was not able to get the confirm or the pick on the opponent, so that's me hoping that my teammates follow up, because my indirect sloshes do quite a bit, and I was hoping my teammates would be able to follow up with that. But let's keep going with the next weapon. All right, next up we have the Bloblobber. I know this weapon is hated quite a bit in certain parts of the community, but I think it's a fun weapon. I mean, the main thing that you try to do is paint. We're gonna go with a basic blob build. I think this is pretty standard for what most people run with blob. You could potentially run object shredder. I mean, we're playing in Rainmaker, or you could switch out the thermal ink for something else. I just think a lot of players that I've seen play blob use thermal ink every now and then. We could potentially switch it up and go with more ink if we wanted to, but thermal ink is fun, I guess. Yeah, I get to see people behind walls, so why not? Alright. Let's see what we have. Okay. I'm gonna be trying to put as much paint on the ground for my team to kind of go a little bit more into the build, because I felt like I didn't really explain much outside of thermal ink. This weapon is pretty ink hungry, and the main purpose of this weapon is to paint. And someone easily rushed me when I was trying to explain that. But luckily my teammates are able to clutch up and follow through. Looks like they're taking the left side. And we weren't there in time, but it's okay. I'm gonna go for pop here. I mean, I'm gonna pop rain in mid because that's the area that I want to take over. And I died there because I did not space correctly when I was climbing up. It's okay right now since we don't have... We still have a lot of time on the clock, so even if they get check, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna wait here. Just trying to see if I can get a pick. Someone randomly pushing forward. I'm gonna wait. I probably should be the main one grabbing the Rainmaker, but as you can see, I can't grab it because my teammates are grabbing it. I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna pop Rain here. And I get picked off. The thing with this weapon is that you really need a lot of help in the front. And this shot seems to be like kind of rushing in. They have Zuka here. They're probably gonna Zuka me. And they threw a bomb on the right side, so that was smart of them to get the pick. Please do not grab it. I could grab it. I am just a Bloblobber. Okay, they let me grab it. So I need people in front before even pushing in. It looks like there's a Stamper on the right side. My teammates are able to handle that. We have 2 specials, guys. Come on. Let's pop them. Okay, nice. I gotta stay alive. I still need people forward. I can't move forward until I know another person is dead. Or at least until then. I'm gonna drop a Sprinkler so it can help with the Rainmaker pop. And I'm gonna grab once again. And that's how you play Rainmaker. You kind of play it out a little bit patiently. I was able to get it to 7. So now for the remainder of the game, I could honestly just sit back and just do like AFK gaming with this weapon. I just gotta keep an eye out for the Zuka and the Zipcaster. So I'm gonna sit behind here. And this is what I meant. Just gotta watch out for the Zipcaster. I'm literally just gonna put a lot of pain out. So I hit somebody. Okay, we're able to get the confirm and the assist there. I'm just gonna wait because it looks like there's a shot behind us. I'm in a bad spot. I'm just gonna kind of distract for now. There's really no point of me trying to push in. Gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna control for mid. I want paint on the ground. I don't want to be seen, so I'm kind of just hiding. This shot seems to be going for us, so I'm gonna put a Sprinkler up there. It's gonna put grounded, like, ink on the ground in mid. We could potentially kill this Hydra. Yep, there it is. As you can see with Blob, I'm kind of most of the time sitting back, throwing the bubbles near where my teammates are fighting. So I'm looking at my dually some of the time. I'm gonna jump out here, and I wasn't able to. It's completely okay. 40 seconds left. And we're down to 7. So here what I'm gonna do is just paint for a Rain. Rain is really good at stalling people out. And like I said, all I need to do is just AFK game. Throwing Rainmaker here, or the Rain I should say. And yeah. I died there to a suction bomb. But like I said, my teammates are taking care of it. Yeah, booyah. So there's nothing really this team can do at this point. So I'm just gonna kind of like AFK. This guy's trying to increase his KD and he almost died there at the end. But this weapon is a bit funny because you could honestly sit back most of the game and just have like pain output. Yeah, like #1 turf inker. That's kind of like what you want to do with this particular weapon. It's not like Tri-Slosher and Slosher who are like actively trying to fight. Moving forward, we're going with the Explosher, and with the Explosher, I don't think you really need stealth jump. This build is really inspired by Brian, who is a known Explosher user in Splatoon 2. He doesn't really use it now in Splatoon 3, just given the pace of the meta, and this weapon not being able to keep up with basically the speed of the game right now, because it is pretty slow. But overall, what you want to do is beef up its ink consumption, because this is an ink hungry weapon. And because it is a heavy weapon, you put a couple of swim speeds in main and subs just to improve its mobility. This is Rainmaker, and I do want to say that this is probably not Explo's best mode. I honestly think Explo thrives the best in splat zones, in particular maps where it's able to get elevation and hide behind cover. Alright. Alright. We're almost getting close to the end, y'all. Same thing kind of with Bloblobber, I should have said in the picking my gear screen. I'm not the best with Explosher. So, like I said, this is just the basics. And it looks like they gave us pop for some reason. I'm going to position myself on the top right. Seems to be the best spot. I need to stay alive here. I'm just going to jump out. I don't know how I lived that, but Brella, I guess. Sorry, my nose was a little bit caught up there. I was about to sneeze and I didn't want the stream to hear it. It looks like this is going to be a pretty simple match. I'm going to throw Rain in front to keep them away. And I'm going to throw point sensors to mark for my Rainmaker to know where enemies are. I'm going to paint in front of my Rainmaker and their feet. I can't hit that shot there, so I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to hit this guy for an assist. I'm going to paint and I'm going to go forward because I am. And, oh, unfortunately, we can't get it there. I guess it's good for y'all, right? Because you get more content. Unless my teammate just clutches up here. I don't have stealth jump with this weapon, so I'm not going to go ahead and jump in because I'm just going to die. But it doesn't really matter. I'll be honest with you. Explo's not my best weapon, so it's probably a little bit better that it ended a little bit early. But basically what you want to do is you kind of want to act as the backline on your team. You want to actively look at fights that people are taking, and you want to throw point sensors and your special and your main weapons shots towards that direction. And finally, we're going to go with the Dread Wringer. And with the Dread Wringer, we're actually going to use the build that I have for my Tri-Slosher, because this weapon has Reef Slider, and with Reef Slider, you're going to die a lot. And I like putting these extra subs of special power-up for Reef Slider because it helps with splat zones and insta-capping the zone. We're obviously not playing splat zones, we're playing Rainmaker, but I don't want to change my build because I think this build works fine for it overall. Alright, y'all, we came to our final game with the Dread Wringer. It's the newest weapon added to Splatoon 3 in terms of the Slosher weapon class. And although I think its best mode is in zones like Blob and Explo, I think this weapon is pretty good on Rainmaker as well because of suction. So try to see if we can get a pop here. We're probably not, because they had two suctions. I thought we would get it, but oh, they have a Sploosh who's doing Sploosh things. Get the pick there. I kind of don't want to be the one grabbing it, so I'm going to come on this side. I'm not sure what's up with people wanting to pick it up. Okay, that's a Sploosh doing Sploosh things. Just, I don't want to be close to that. I honestly thought I was going to get the Rainmaker, but we did it. There's someone here. Pretty sure I saw them. There they are. Okay, the Sploosh is just killing my teammates. Okay, never mind. The pencil's got it. This weapon is pretty slow. So kind of like Machine, you kind of want to think about spacing. At least a little bit more. The Sploosh is What is happening, dude? Okay, we're just gonna ignore it. I should kill them. Gonna rush this guy. Space this guy. There we go. Like I said, guys, hide behind cover. Use your buckets to an advantage. I saw my teammates. Come on. This way, guys. It's okay if we lost lead. Another reslider here. This guy is really fast. I mean, that's just what Sploosh does, right? Ah. I had cooler on and my teammate's going for it, so that works with me. We're just gonna go in and try to fight again. See if anybody can get close to me. I'm not gonna reslider here, because probably just gonna end up risking my life. And the shot was able to pick me off. But we have QR, right? It's the importance of weapons with QR. If you make a mistake and you haven't gotten a pick, you'll be able to come back. So I'm gonna try to get this cooler. And I had cooler on, so I'll be fine coming back. I also have reslider. It looks like this, yeah, this guy is giving us a lot of trouble. But it's okay. That guy's super weak. And I was able to survive that somehow. Body block. But it's okay. My teammate got the kill and I got the assist. We're gonna go for this Explo. If I'm not whiffing my shots. Hit them. And got them. We get a little bit more points here. I need to come here so I can help my teammate out. I'm gonna reef slide in front of them. And we got 2 there. And we got it to 10, which is a little bit more of an improvement of what we originally had. By now, you probably know that I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm talking a little bit less. But I hope the gameplay is entertaining enough. Because this Sploosh is just kind of like doing crazy things. Okay, we're gonna hide behind this. And that's how we hide. Where did the Explo go? Okay, I'm close to Reef Slider. They have to grab it. So I'm gonna wait for a good opportunity to potentially get a good Reef Slider kill. I mean, we got one already, right? Kind of waiting an opportunity here. Oh no! We could have gotten a triple. Okay. We got it, right? So a good way to end the game. This weapon is basically... You go in and try to get the picks when you can. Focus on spacing. Use that 90 damage to its advantage. And yeah, you're going to be a good overall splatter and a turf inker with this weapon. It's just that fun and that good. And with that, that concludes our video where we play each Slosher vanilla variant for one game. For the next video, we're going to be playing the variants of the Slosher weapon class. So if you want to be kept up to date when that video drops in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really mean a lot to me. We're really close to 5K subscribers. So let's get there, guys. If you enjoy this type of content, let me know in the comments that this is what you want to see in the future as well. I also do want to say, and this is something I probably should have said at the beginning of the video, is that I am no top level player whatsoever, and I don't claim to be, but I at least understand the basics of each weapon from this weapon class. It's my favorite weapon class in the game, and I feel like I'm at a skill level where I have enough knowledge to be able to share what are the basics of this weapon, and potentially, probably only for like the sloshers that I actually play competitively, I could share a little bit more knowledge in terms of advanced levels. So like Slosher, Tri, Machine, Dread, I'm still getting there, but definitely these two, I'm not the best. But like I said, guys, if you enjoyed this type of content, drop that like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you next time.